guys, so today I want to talk about, well, tonight I want to talk about micellar water, not micellar water. Guys, my accent sucks. Sorry about that. So I actually just thought micellar water has really just become an increasingly popular product over the last decade. I don't even know if it's that long. It's actually been around for quite some time before the hype all started. But of course, when the hype did start, Shanika, of course, ran to the shops and purchased herself one. I actually purchased this one initially, and I continued to purchase it. But as I started to double cleanse, I realized I had been using less of this. And I tell you, this particular bottle I've probably had for like near 5 months, maybe even longer. And I think the shelf life on this is actually 6 months, so I'm cutting it real close, y'all. Yeah, so I thought what would be cool is to actually just explain what the heck micellar water is. Because, I mean, like, water, we have water in our taps. Why do we need it in a bottle? Well, in order to be able to tell you about micellar water, I think we need to know it in its simplest definition. So, micellar water is really just purified water with the addition of one or more surfactants. Okay, so surfactants are actually molecules that have two heads, and the one loves water, hates oil, and the other loves oil and hates water. So kind of the opposite, right? So these surfactants are added to the water, and if you shake it a lot, you can actually see how this foams like your dishwashing liquid would. Side note, I always like to go for sensitive skin because then I know that the surfactant ratio is not too high and that they're also using the least irritating surfactants. Anyway, obviously you have to apply this to a cotton pad. Now, let's just backtrack to the makeup of the cotton pad. Your cotton pad is made up of cellulose, and that particular material actually loves water. So you would call it hydrophilic. And as a result, when you apply your micellar water to your cotton pad, all the hydrophilic heads of the surfactants in the micellar water then race to this cotton pad and stick. But the lipophilic parts, oil-loving parts, do not stick, and instead they are exposed and ready to fall in love with all the oil on your skin. So obviously, if you have oil-based makeup or dirt or whatever, that cotton pad then goes with the surfactant and its exposed lipophilic end and attaches to your makeup. And as you wipe, the makeup then sticks to the lipophilic end and is stuck onto the cotton pad. So that's just like the basic breakdown of how the micellar water works. And it's actually pretty darn good. And I do think that I can understand why it was developed. And I do see the difference between using water out of your taps versus the micellar water. However, I do think in my personal skincare routine that it is actually an additional step that isn't always necessary. Simply because as I've come to love double cleansing, I've really just not needed this. And I mean, like, I spent money on it, whether it was mine or my parents. It was hard-earned money, and I didn't want to waste it and like just leave a full bottle on the shelf to collect some dust. So I decided I'm going to get a little bit creative and think of ways to use my water. This comes to the second part of my video because I do think it has a solid purpose and it isn't just really suitable for my skincare routine. I've developed 5 useful ways so that this product doesn't go to shit. Okay, so my top 5 ways to use this one product. Number 5, to remove stubborn eye makeup. So obviously when you've got really pigmented eye makeup, or let's say you've got that mascara that's really struggling to come off, I would then use a cotton pad or a Q-tip, wet it with the micellar water and then apply it so that I can easily remove my makeup. Of course, like I said, when you double cleanse, that should come off, but it's not always guaranteed depending on how well you have double cleansed. So yes, for the stubborn makeup, go in with a little bit of micellar water. Then, number 4, to clean my Jade roller. So this little guy obviously will be used on my skin, and of course, like, if you don't clean it in between uses, then you may just be adding additional grime or old product to your skin, and that actually may cause your skin to get irritated. So yeah, I just apply some on a cotton pad, and then I will nicely just use the cotton pad to clean the Jade roller so that it's ready for my next use. Okay, and then number 3, you would have seen it in my previous waxing video. I'll use the micellar water to get rid of stickiness. So I don't necessarily like feeling sticky, it just freaks me out. But I also don't particularly love feeling oily, because then I just feel like I need to fry an egg on myself. But as a result, I think micellar water is like the perfect recipe for me to clean off the stickiness with oil, but not too oily that it leaves my skin feeling then oily after removing the stickiness. Okay, on to number 2. When I do my wing eyeliner, sometimes I'm just not concentrating and I end up making it really thick, or the one's going this way and the other one's going that way, and it's just a hot mess. So what I love to do is take a Q-tip, make sure that, I don't know why I'm saying Q-tip, take an earbud and dip it into the micellar water. Let it like not be too moist, but moist enough so that it's gentle on your eye area, because when you take a dry Q-tip, it can be very abrasive. I like to just moisten it a little bit with the micellar water, and then obviously now correct the wing. Then number 1, to clean my falsies. Okay, so this I think is my favorite use out of the micellar water. Wow, I've shaken it so many times already, it's like literally glistening with bubbles. But anyway, getting back to number 1, cleaning my falsies. Before I used to go to the beauty shack and get my lashes did, I used to wear falsies, and often I get a lot of glue build-up because I wasn't cleaning them properly, simply because I didn't know how to effectively clean them. Until I kind of did a little bit of research, and then I found all these methods of using like coconut oil, but then for me it was just like too messy, and instead I came up with a quick solution to just actually soak my lashes in micellar water and easily pick off all the glue, and then they were good as new. And like, I promise you now, my falsies literally look brand new each time that I clean them. So that's it for now. I've got so many other uses for this product, but those are my top 5, and I really hope that was helpful, because like, I hate wasting money, and I think that when we do have a product that may not be for us anymore, it's nice to kind of repurpose it. And yeah, that's exactly what I did with this. If you already do these things, then good on you. But if you don't, well then, I'm glad that I could help. Yeah, so I hope that I've added some value to your life, guys. And if not, well then, I just hope that you can enjoy me in all my glory in my fabulous polka dot pajamas. I hope you are all staying safe, and I look forward to making another video for you guys.